Hey everybody, I'm out on the range at night again. It's my typical 100-meter range, and I apologize, I have a cold. Still getting over that. I wanted to talk about Modlight's new light tonight, and that is not it. That is a Streamlight HLX, and I like to use the HLX as a foil or a comparison to any kind of new lights that I test. The reason for this is the HLX is affordable. It's become rather ubiquitous. It's excellent light. It's indicative of the performance, more or less, that we're starting to see from these 18650 and 18350 powered lights. It has a good balance of throw and spill. It's rated at 1,000 lumens, and I believe it's right around 28,000 Candela. And a lot of people have these, which is why I like to make comparison videos to any new light with an HLX. It provides a good frame of reference for people. Anyway, that tree that we're illuminating right there is at about 120 meters out. And the HLX reaches out and gives us an outline of it. Our target's downrange. Again, that's about 100 meters. And they are roughly 3 meters apart. So that kind of gives you an idea of the hot spot size, etc. This tree here is about halfway down the range, give or take 50 meters. And it illuminates, well, there's actually, I guess, 3 trees. And it illuminates all of them pretty well. The house, I haven't paced that precisely, but I want to say it's at about 125 to 140 meters. And you can see how this does. So anyway, y'all all want to see the Modlight, and it's a PLH version 2.0. Modlight kind of describes this as the love child, if you will, between the OKW and the PLH version 1.0. It's 1,350 lumens. It's 54,000 lux, and if you care about that sort of thing, the LED color temperature is 57,000 Kelvin. And there you go. As you may have guessed from those numbers, it's got quite a bit of throw, and it still has a pretty decent amount of spill. I would say that this is a little bit more like the OKW than it is the PLH version 1.0, but it's just not that needle of light that the OKW is. This gives you good situational awareness. It keeps you from kind of getting caught in a tunnel vision type situation that the OKW can kind of induce in some environments. And like I say, the beam temperature is, I know this isn't for collecting truffles at night or whatever, but the beam temperature really does render things very well. Excellent contrast, even at the far extent of the beam, which I appreciate that sort of thing. I'm a bit of a nerd. There's a 125-meter tree. You can see how it really stands out with the PLH version 2.0. And again, that's 54,000 lux. That's significant. But what I really like about it is it provides a large enough hotspot and a strong enough spill that you don't have kind of a dead zone at 50 to 75 meters where the hotspot isn't big enough and the spill isn't strong enough, and you've literally only got kind of a needle of light at that distance. This really did away with that. You know, Modlight calls this, like I say, the blend of the PLH and the OKW. I kind of feel like this is more of an OKW version 2.0, if you will. It takes all of the good traits of the OKW, and that's my dog out there, if you can see him. Anyway, it takes all of the good traits of the OKW and the PLH and kind of puts them together. I really like it. I'm a huge fan of this light, and I want to show you a comparison, kind of a flickering off and on between of the Streamlight HLX as well as this PLH 2.0. If I can juggle that with only 2 hands and holding the camera, I'm going to try and pull that off for you. This will give you an excellent kind of a direct comparison of how this stacks up with the Streamlight, just so you can have kind of an idea. That's the Streamlight. And I'm sitting so I can hold all these things. So, forgive the lack of perspective. Here's the OKW. I'm sorry, the PLH version 2.0. I've kind of come to think of it as the OKW 2.0, but that's not what it's called. Streamlight PLH 2.0. Streamlight. That kind of gives you an idea of the performance difference between these two lights. Here's our Streamlight again. You can clearly see how the PLH version 2.0 has a lot more throw than our Streamlight, which is no slouch at about 28,000 lux. And it really doesn't give up a whole lot, if anything, in spill.